So welcome to today's session. Do this when things go wrong. I'm going to take you through my 5-step process to support you when things are not quite going your way, not quite going how you had hoped. This is a really important process. As you are working towards manifesting, creating in your business, in your finances, in your life, working towards that beautiful vision, that calling of your heart and soul, that which you long to become, long to experience, long to create, you are going to experience failure and challenge over and over again. This is part of the process. This is part of the path, especially in business and in relationships, in life. Sometimes what I hear my clients say is that when things aren't going their way, when there is failure or challenge, I hear them going into story of feeling like a failure, not feeling good enough, feeling disheartened, losing hope, going into doubt, anger, frustration, anxiety, stress. And I see my clients struggle in those moments. And I wanted to do this session with you today to support you. One, to know that it's completely normal and absolutely part of the process to have many challenges as you're trying to build, to create a more heart and soul aligned life, business, finances. Because you are sifting through old patterns, old programs, old belief systems, old wounding, old trauma that has kept you separate and disconnected from yourself, from your purpose, from your power, and your true prosperity. And so, yes, you're going to hit up against walls. You're going to stumble. You're going to fall. You're going to fail. And what we do with that is the most important thing. How you navigate through the hard times is the most important thing. We can't run away from the hard times or the difficult times, but what we can do is learn how to navigate through them to become amazing sailors through the stormy seas of change and uncertainty. And what I know is that we have a guiding compass, an inner navigation system, inner wisdom, inner guidance that is here also to support you, to guide you through, and to help you find the doors, to help you create those pathways, find those pathways that are aligned with you, and to help you to start building and creating in new ways. So I'm here to help you to navigate through those times and would like to take you through a simple but powerful 5-step process to help you in these moments. Now, it's really important to have your vision, to know what you want, to know where you're going, to get really tapped into what you desire and long for. That is your vision. And this is where you're going, or hope to be going, right? That endpoint destination. And yet the journey from where you are now to where you want to be is in the great unknown. There are going to be things you need to heal, to transform within. There are going to be things you need to learn that you don't know yet. Maybe new systems, structures, strategy, new tools that you don't know yet. There are going to be things you're going to learn that are going to grow you and transform you as you journey forward. And for me, this is one of the purpose of what we're doing here. This is for your inner evolution, for your growth, for your transformation that will then ripple out into your purpose work and into your life. So let's dive in. So you have your vision, you have your clarity of what you want, what you long for, what you're calling in financially, in your business, in your life. You know what you want. You know what you long for. You know what's calling you in. And as you start to take action, you're going to hit up against these roadblocks, challenges, or perceived failure. Now, I want to take you through the first step of what to do when you hit up against that challenge, that roadblock, that failure, that moment when things aren't going how you would like. They seem to be, in fact, going the opposite direction of where you're trying to go. So step one is to acknowledge. Acknowledge what is. Tell yourself the truth. What is going on? What has just happened? We want to get really honest and take an honest look at what is here. And I'd like you to ask some questions. What does this mean to you? What do you make this mean that this challenge has appeared? What do you make this mean? What stories are you telling yourself? What stories are you telling yourself? And you may want to answer these questions through journaling. You could through meditation and reflection, but maybe through journaling. What do you make this mean? So step one is to acknowledge and to ask yourself some questions. Now, step two is transforming your trigger. Transforming your trigger. Your reaction that you've had to this challenge. This is really important because we go into this sort of defense. Maybe your protection comes up. Your fight, flight, freeze response may come up. So we want to transform that trigger. So you've acknowledged what's been coming up for you. And now we want to transform the trigger. So let's be with the feelings that are here. Be with the feelings. So what I would like you to do is think about the tools that you have for transforming the emotions and the reactions that are coming up for you. So these are some of the things that I use that I recommend, that you can move your body, move that reaction through your body. So think about the way that you like to move your body. Could be going for a walk, could be dance, could be yoga, could be swimming, something to get the body moving. Get out in nature, perhaps connecting with nature. You may wish to meditate and transform that trigger that way. Journaling is really helpful. Journaling out, really writing out. You can furiously write out all the reactions that are coming up for you. There may be other tools and techniques. For example, I love emotional freedom technique. EFT is great. Getting body work, having a body work session like acupuncture or massage, for example. And maybe reaching out to someone, reaching out to a friend or colleague who understands what you're going through, and talk to someone. So we want to create time and space to transform that trigger, that reaction that you're having. And this is taking you on the deep healing journey, the transformational journey, releasing any trauma triggers that have come up, any emotional reactions, hitting up against old belief systems, patterns, and programs that lie deep within your nervous system, that lie deep within your energy system. And this is partly the deeper purpose, from my point of view, anyhow, what these challenges are here to help provide a deep transformation and growth. So, step one, acknowledge. Step two, transform your trigger and find that the tools that work best for you. Create that time and space. Step three is calm your nervous system. Calm your nervous system. So we want to create space, time and space to transform that trigger so that you can come back into a space of calm, a space of balance. Now, if you are really triggered by what's happened, this may take some time. So it's giving yourself some time and space to calm and balance your nervous system. This is important on many, many levels. But on one level, ideally, you want to be taking action from, not from reaction, but from a deep inner place of alignment, which we'll come to in a minute. So first we need to calm that nervous system. So ideally those tools that we've just talked about will be bringing yourself into a place of balance as much as possible, as much as possible. And this will help you to be able to move forward more effectively as well. So give yourself that time and space. For me, this is very abundant, very luxurious to have time and space to calm, to balance, to heal, to transform, to settle that reaction that's happened through you and for you. So step 4 is, once you're calm, once your nervous system is balanced, your mind is more balanced, your emotions are more balanced, you want to tune in for guidance. Tune into that inner wisdom, that inner knowing. Perhaps it's from your higher self. Perhaps it's from the consciousness of your business, the great intelligence within and without that is guiding you through whatever area of your life you're looking to transform. There is a consciousness, an intelligence, a wisdom that is here to guide you through and lead you forward to what it is you truly desire. And so we need to move out of that ego reaction place or that trauma reaction place and tap into that inner wisdom, that inner mastery, that intelligence. It lies within your body. It lies within the earth. It lies within life all around you. And your job is to tap in, to find that current, to find that flow. So tune in for guidance. Now you can start to receive wisdom from your guidance. Perhaps, what has this experience been here to show you? How has it been here to grow you? How has it been here to serve you, to transform you? Right? What is it growing you into, this challenge? What is it teaching you? What is it showing you? What is the gift of this challenge? So you may want to ask your inner wisdom, your inner guidance for some more information, to understand the deeper gift of this current challenge. And then I like to work with your inner wisdom, inner guidance for strategy, right? What is that next step? So what do you need to do next in order to keep moving forward with your goals and your intentions? So this may be aligned systems that you need to put in place. Perhaps there's missing pieces, strategy, action that you need to take that will support you. There may be some more inner game to do, some more inner transformation. Maybe there's more healing to do, more transforming to do, letting go of old ways of being. And so step 4 is tuning into that inner wisdom, that inner guidance. Now you may want to journal with this information. You may want to meditate with this information. Find the way that you tune into your inner wisdom best, that inner knowing. So we want to get that clarity, that inner leader, that heart, soul-led, body-led leader within. Beautiful. And once we're connected to that part of you, that abundant part of you, that's going to be guiding you towards abundance, towards what you truly, truly desire, that's heart, body, soul aligned. Step 5 is aligned action. So this is where you get back in the saddle after you've fallen on the horse. You get back on the surfboard after you've been knocked off the surfboard. Pro surfers get knocked off their surfboards all the time. We get back on the board, get back into the saddle. And we tune in to aligned action. So what action do you need to take next? What's that next best baby step, aligned action that's going to keep moving you forward? And again, not from reaction, but from aligned action that's guided, right? That's coming from that wise, abundant part of yourself. We want to tune back into there. So getting back into aligned action from as calm and balanced and clear, focused place as possible. Now, the reaction that you've had is also here as a great gift, right? To reveal more about you, to give you more information. So that reaction can be here to fuel new action. But ideally, we're taking action not from that wounded place, that traumatized place, that ego place. Is coming from as calm and clear and balanced place as possible. And of course, we're human beings, so it's messy and it's wobbly and it's imperfect. We want to get back into that clarity, because through the challenge and through the triggers, all sorts of patterns and reactions and protection come up that can really take you off course. So this 5-step process is to honor what's happened, transform the triggers, take you on that healing inner transformational journey, that you calm and balance to get, again, tuning into that inner wisdom, that inner guidance, and being able to get back in the saddle, taking that aligned action, getting back on track, back in focus again, what it is you truly desire. So let's take a deep breath into all of that, letting that land and integrate. Welcoming these 5 steps into your life to remind you, to inspire you, because I want you to stay focused on what it is that your heart is calling you into, that you long for, that you desire to experience, that you desire to create, that you desire to become. And this does take work behind the scenes. Sometimes there are challenges we're facing each and every day as we're navigating through the old ways of being into new aligned ones. There's heavy lifting to do here. But there is a way through. There is always a way through when we can slow down, connect, listen, really, really tune in, get humble enough to drop our agenda, drop the ego, and tune in for that aligned action. Beautiful. I would love to hear what your insights are, what your takeaways are, your aha moments are. I'd also love to know if you have any questions. So if you have any questions about anything I've shared about this 5-step process, please type in the comments below. I would love to hear. I'll be checking all of your comments. So please, please don't hesitate to ask. It'd be my pleasure. And I would really like to know how you get on next time you have a challenge or trigger implementing these 5 steps. Please feel free to reach out to me and share how these 5 steps have worked for you. Beautiful. Well done. So I have a beautiful invitation for you today to support you moving forward. I have opened up 5 free spaces in my diary for you to apply for a free abundance activation session with me to support you further. So I have 5 free sessions, but these are application only. So if you click on the link below, you will be taken to book in a call time with me, and then you'll need to answer all of the questions. So the first step for applying is to answer all of the questions. Please share your heart with me. So any incomplete forms won't be accepted. I really want to hear you and feel you and know where you are in this application. These sessions are best suited for leaders, for business owners, entrepreneurs, change makers, visionaries. You may be in the workplace as well, really creating powerful change through your workplace as well. If you feel a calling and you're not sure if you fit into those categories, please feel free to apply anyways. I'll let you know if it's not quite the right fit. And in this session, what we're going to be doing is tuning in together. I'm going to be sitting with you, tuning in with you to get really clear on your vision, what you're being called into next when it comes to your purpose, when it comes to your finances and your life. Really, really getting clear on what you're calling in next, bringing that focus and clarity on what is heart, soul aligned for you at this time. We're then going to tune in together to reveal the abundance blocks or the main abundance block that is stopping you, that we really need to look at, that is getting in the way of you stepping into that next level. We'll be holding a beautiful, loving space for that reveal. And then you will get clear on what those next best aligned action steps are are available for you that are the best aligned action steps for you at this time to help you move forward. And we'll be tuning in together, tuning into your inner wisdom, and my inner wisdom will also be here to share what I'm seeing and perceiving as well. So it will be an absolute pleasure to have this deep dive with you. So please feel free to apply now. And also to let you know that there is a wealth retreat. My free 7-day retreat is coming up. So again, please click on the link for that. You can book your free ticket to the Living Abundance Wealth Retreat and join us for this powerful transformational 7 days together. It would be an absolute pleasure to have you there as well. So thank you so much for your presence, for being here today and walking this path together. Many hearts make light work or lighter work. We are stronger together. Together we rise. Together we thrive. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this session, please like this video, comment below, let me know how you found it, and make sure to subscribe to this channel where you will receive weekly trainings and activations to support you with your purpose, your power, and prosperity.